Am I also audible, guys? Good morning, Aman. Good morning, Yogesh. Good morning, Aman. अभी भी म्यूट है क्या? Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Oh, now I'm audible. Okay, okay, okay. All right, ठीक है. Chalo. So we are live now, guys. Remember to hit like, share, and subscribe, and the bell icon if you are live with me in this morning's session. मैं अपने phone को silent कर दूँ. All right, remember to use Abhi Cat Live, guys, and get your 10% off on your subscription, and also use it to attend all our free classes. Abhi Cat Live से सारे free classes भी available हो जाएंगे. हमारा फ्री क्लास 4 PM पे होता है. Stay connected with me on Unacademy using Abhilasha_S. That's my handle, and on Telegram using AbhiCat. You can find me on Telegram using AbhiCat also. Okay, here are some new batches that have started. 22nd, 27, 27. Do make sure you're joining in, guys. Also, the UCST is about to happen on the 26th. That's tomorrow, guys. UCST is the Unacademy CAT scholarship test for 2022. Now, this is going to be a series of 3 tests. So, tomorrow, then 6th of February, and then 13th of February, we will be having these lovely 3 tests from 6 PM to 7 PM. There will be 30 questions. It will be held for 60 minutes, and you will get amazing scholarships. 100 up to 100 people will get up to 100% scholarship, and 18 people will get Amazon vouchers worth 10,000 each. So that's a lot of prize money going out and lots of scholarships going out. All you need to do is go to our app or website and enroll there, guys. Use Abhi Cat Live to enroll. Fadafat enroll kar lo. The GDPI course is live, guys, so you can buy your GDPI subscription. Mera course already live ho chuka hai, so you can go there and just get started with your GDPI prep also. Okay, the CAT Mega Combat is happening. It's 60 minutes, 30 questions, January 30th at noon. Now, why combat? Of course, because lucky participants will get exciting rewards. Also, you will get mega scholarships, guys. So, that's an amazing thing. All right, the CAT 21 droppers, if you have 80 percentile or above, you are absolutely directly eligible for 30% scholarship on Unacademy for a 1 year or above course. Also, guys, Ask a Doubt is available, and it is also now available on our website. So if you have a lot of doubts, you just have to go to the website or to the Learner app, upload your question there on the Ask a Doubt feature, and choose the choice of your language also. You can upload 3 doubts, you can choose a language of your choice, and then just wait for the answers to come by. So that's very easy, yeah? And that's for all students, whether you're a plus student, iconic student, or you're a non-subscribed learner also. All right, let's get started. We've got a lot of words to do today, plus we've also got a lot of very lovely article today to do. All right, conviction, of course. The conviction, of course, means a very strong belief in the rightness or wrongness of something. So, जब भी हमें लगता है ना कि यार ये सही है, तो वो conviction होता है, right? So, conviction, a very strong belief. Prevailing, something that is ongoing. The prevailing weather conditions are terrible. It is very, very cold, and the next 5 days are expected to be even colder. So prevailing weather conditions not so suitable for us. Hierarchical, of course, in order of importance. Order है, ये अच्छा है, ये next है, ये next है. Hierarchy उसी को कहते हैं. Preposterous is something that is just impossible, so strange, it is weird, it is just not going to happen. So that aesthetic is to do with a sense of beauty. Some people have great aesthetic sense, others don't have. Like my mother has a very great sense of beauty and proportion, while I not really. So my sense of beauty and proportion is a little shaky, while hers is like really, really good. So yeah, so that's what we say. Aesthetic sense bahut acha hai. Somebody has a great sense of aesthetics. So sense of beauty and proportion. Notorious, of course, is wicked, someone who does things notoriously, wickedly. When you use notoriously as an adjective, he is notoriously proper. That means he is very proper. So in that sense also you can use notorious. Also, skeptic, of course, is a disbeliever, someone who does not believe, who feels that things are not right, or some who has some doubt on something. Domination, of course, means control or hegemony. So, मेरा domination है, मेरा control है, मेरी hegemony है. Contingent is dependent. Your cracking CAT is contingent on your preparing well for vocabulary and reading. So that. So contingent, dependent. Complicit, of course, is colluding. The police and the criminals are complicit today. So they're colluding today. They're working together. Canonical, again, canon is a very strong belief in something. So canonical is a very strong belief. Critique, of course, is criticism. All right, so those were the words for the day. Yesterday we just did 5 words. Today we had a lot more words. We had about 12 words to do. So anyway, let us quickly get started with our article for reading. So there is widespread conviction among literary scholars that there is no such thing as a great book. When I was reading this article on Aeon Essays, I just wanted to do this one because it was about books. And of course, books are my one passion. So there is no such thing as a great book. Very interesting, huh? We've been talking about classics, great books, this and that. And here are literary scholars who are saying that there's no such thing as a great book. Better put, there is a prevailing view in the academic humanities that there is no basis upon which one can make generalizable judgments about the greatness of a book. So there is no standard criteria. That's what the academics are saying, that there is no standard criteria which says, hey, here is a quality, here is something that's a great book. The claim extends to works of art in general. Now, this claim that there is no such thing as a great book, or this also extends to other arts. That means there is no such thing as a great painting, there is no such thing as a great statue, that way. At first sight, this may sound odd. What are museums for if not to single out and display works that command special attention? So now that does sound odd. If you don't have what are you doing with the museums? You have museums because you want works of art to be there that are great, that people would like to study and would want to focus attention on. But the challenge to the idea of greatness, the challenge to assigning hierarchical value to cultural expressions. So when you're assigning hierarchical value, this is the best, this is second best, this is third best. Now, what is the challenge? The challenge isn't as preposterous as it might first appear. So the challenge is not really that strange, okay? If, for example, one points to the aesthetic qualities of a work, one must reckon with the fact that aesthetic quality is notoriously difficult to pin down. Now, if you are saying that this is very beautiful, or this hierarchical counting, that this is the best, this is the second best, is dependent on the aesthetic quality or the beauty of something, then isn't it very difficult to determine what is aesthetic? So, मेरे लिए जो beautiful है शायद किसी और के लिए beautiful हो ही ना. So pinning down something as very aesthetic is very difficult. Pinning down what is aesthetics is again also very difficult. So, and that attempts going back to antiquity have failed to give us an objective standard by which to judge. So, we have not got any objective standards by which to judge कि क्या aesthetic है, क्या नहीं है. Moreover, now the word moreover says one more idea. So, I am giving you one extra idea. Aesthetic judgments can easily boil down to individual preferences. So, जो चीज aesthetic judgment है, ये सुंदर है, ये नहीं है, it's actually individual preference, which though perhaps finely attuned to prevailing social norms, now though is a contrasting conjunction, तो contrast आया, so which is saying that ये aesthetic judgments are actually individual preferences, even though they may be fine-tuned, they may be set to the prevailing social norms, उस time के जो rules हैं, choices हैं, thoughts हैं, उससे match करता हो, but are actually the result of a particular kind of education. So आपको एक तरीके की पढ़ाई की गई है और उसमें वही चीज़ आपको अच्छी दिखाई जाती है, तो आप उसी चीज़ को अच्छा मानते हैं. In other words, so here is another repetition, okay? So, in other words, it's hard to extricate aesthetic value from cultural and aristocratic prejudice. So, what he's saying is that it will be very difficult to separate, okay, to separate aesthetic value, to separate the quality of beauty from cultural and aristocratic prejudice. मैं यहाँ के लोगों को X चीज पसंद है तो ये ब्यूटीफुल है, कहीं और के लोगों को Y चीज पसंद है वो ब्यूटीफुल है. तो ब्यूटी को निकालना जनरल स्टैंडर्ड से is probably impossible or is very difficult. All right, the next one. One might also justify the judgment of greatness in a book or work of art by pointing to its influence on a tradition of thought or to its impact on how we have come to see the world. So that's very strange, है ना? So it's impossible to justify something and say that it is great or not by pointing to its influence on a tradition of thought कि भाई ये चीज spread होती रही है इसलिए ये बहुत अच्छी है. In that case, a theoretically sophisticated skeptic might argue. So now, अगर हम ये कहेंगे तो एक जो skeptics है वो argue करेंगे, क्या argue करेंगे? That such value judgment means assigning a value to something. Such value judgments point not to anything intrinsic in the work. So it is not pointing to anything in the work of art, but to a historically contingent configuration of social power. So now we are actually saying that, hey, this is dependent on such social power or such like social power, which the conscientious critic might add is inextricable from forms of oppression, exclusion and domination present in our contemporary world. So he is saying that this configuration of social power cannot be taken out from our world. It is just impossible to draw it out. And if it is impossible to draw it out, then how are you saying something is beautiful or not beautiful? In this critical reading, the elite forms of cultural power embodied in values of greatness are undergirded by the exploitation and dehumanization of the other. So when you are culturally saying, hey, this is our culture and this is beautiful according to that culture, then somewhere you are also saying that the other, their culture is inferior, their qualities are inferior, their categorizations are inferior, they don't suit so well. So that's interesting. These anti-foundational critiques of greatness carry the high voltage implication that any hierarchy of artistic value is probably complicit in moral corruption. So when you say that here are some critiques of greatness, those critiques of greatness will carry with them implications. And what implications? That when you qualify, when you mark something as great, it will be complicit in moral corruption. तो कुछ ना कुछ corruption है, तभी तो आप कह रहे हैं मेरा वाला अच्छा है तुम्हारा वाला खराब है. Up and coming scholars who endorse the particular value of certain works, especially canonical ones, do so at their own career-ending peril. In contemporary literary scholarship, it's better to stick to critique, all the more so when it comes to old books. So what he is saying is that if you are a literary scholar, then it makes sense for you to stick to critiques because that is what is happening. Because if you don't, then somewhere there will be a question mark put on you. Very interesting article today we had. Alright, here's your first question. So which of the following is the purpose of the passage? To deny the exalted status of books, to explore the greatness of books, to detail the intricacies of literary criticism, and to approve of Shakespeare. What is the correct answer? Lost electricity for a moment and then it is back. Good morning everyone. Hey, I hope everybody has liked the session. If you haven't yet liked it, कर दो जल्दी से. ठीक है, अमन, योगेश, एक्स नर्व, अमृता, गौतम, चेतन, ऋषिकेश, प्रीति, अजीत, एक्स नर्व, सचिन, प्रीति, शरण्या, तेजस्वी, सचिन, रोहित, श्रुति, गरिमा, संतोष, शिवानी, सौमिता, सिद्धार्थ, मानव. Wonderful. I've started getting my answers. To deny the exalted status of the books, that's not the purpose of this passage, is it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure that it is not to approve of Shakespeare. That's one thing. to explore the greatness of books, but has he really explored the greatness of books? No. So I'll eliminate that also. I am left with two choices: to deny the exalted status of books and to detail the intricacies of literary criticism. Hey, is he talking of literary criticism about books? Yes, he is. So isn't this a better choice than A? We are not denying the exalted status of books, right? He has not said that. The writer has definitely not said that. So no. So best answer: to detail the intricacies of literary criticism. What is literary criticism all about and how do they do it for you? So see, here's your next one. Which of the following is inferred from the book except? So here you are. Praising an old book may be suicidal for a literature student. Moral corruption is certain to be part of exaltation. Aesthetic judgment may just be bias of some type. And hatred of old books is a la mode among society today. Which of these will be the correct answer here? Which of these cannot be inferred? Come on, guys. Everybody, I hope सबने like कर दिया है. Please remember to hit the like button. Like जरूर करना और share जरूर करना. Because you guys like the session and you guys share it, and that is why I get such a lot of happiness. जब मैं अपना सेशन ऑन करती हूँ, चेक करती हूँ, देखती हूँ 400 500 व्यूज हैं, देयर आर 50 60 70 लाइक्स, तो मैं आई एम वेरी हैप्पी गाइस. मेरे हैप्पीनेस वो ही है. एंड देन आई गेट रिन्यूड एनर्जी कि चलो आज फिर एक बढ़िया सा सेशन बनाते हैं, बढ़िया आर्टिकल उठाते हैं. राइट, यस, प्रेजिंग एन ओल्ड बुक मे बी सुसाइडल इज करेक्ट. उसने बोला भी है राइटर ने, तो दिस कैन बी इन्फर्ड, सो कैन नॉट बी योर आंसर. मॉरल करप्शन इज सर्टेन टू बी पार्ट ऑफ एक्सॉल्टेशन. यस, आप किसी चीज को प्रेज कर रहे हैं, उसमें कहीं ना कहीं मॉरल करप्शन है. सो राइटर हैज सेड दैट, सो कैन नॉट बी the correct answer. Aesthetic judgment may just be bias of some type is correct. Again, the passage has said that, so cannot be my answer. Hatred of old books is a la mode among society today. A la mode means in fashion. Yes, but were we talking of society today? No, we weren't, and therefore this is the one that cannot be inferred and is the correct answer. Very good. Ex-nerve, a la mode means according to fashion. Something that's very fashionable, very chic right now. All right, the next one. Which of these is true according to the passage? कौन सा true है? Literary scholars do not approve of greatness. Plato was the greatest of all thinkers. The writer loves art museum. Shakespeare and Socrates are often misunderstood. Come on, guys. Which of these is true according to the passage? Thank you, my boys and girls, for hitting the like button. Also, remember to share the session with your friends and family. Shakespeare and Socrates are often misunderstood, but the passage did not talk about this. So let's eliminate D. The writer loves art museum. He has talked of art museums, but he hasn't said whether he loves them. So I'll just have to eliminate that. Plato was the greatest of all thinkers. Again, we don't know if he was because the passage doesn't mention it. And we are looking for true according to the passage. That means clearly this is a factual question. It has to be mentioned in the passage. So no. So literary scholars do not approve of greatness. Yes, and that's what the passage has said. That if you're a literary scholar, you are not going to approve of anything great. A great book, a great work of art. No, 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 you cannot approve. So yes, that is the correct answer. Okay, it's true according to the passage, and therefore A, yes, is your correct answer. Super good. All right, let's look at the next one. Which of the following can be the tone of the author? But the challenge to the idea of greatness, the challenge to assigning hierarchical value to cultural expressions isn't as preposterous as it might first appear. उतना ridiculous है नहीं जितना हमें लगता है. तो कितना ridiculous है भाई? Let's take a look. बताओ भाई कितना ridiculous है? Anyway, मतलब हमें तो tone बताना है. कितना ridiculous है वो बताना नहीं. So what is the tone of this line? Is it acerbic? Is it opinionated? Is it laudatory? Is it factual? Factual means dealing in data. Laudatory means praising. opinionated, just giving you the writer's opinion, and acerbic is very bitter. So I will write these meanings here: bitter, laudatory praise, factual data, and opinionated, of course, writer giving you his opinion or thoughts. All right, I think I've got my answer here very beautifully. Lot of you have given me the correct answer as B, opinionated, and yes, that is the correct answer. Cannot be acerbic, cannot be laudatory, cannot be factual. Look at this, it says, but the challenge to the idea of greatness, the challenge to assigning hierarchical value to cultural expressions isn't as preposterous as it might first appear. तो उतना ridiculous है नहीं जितना दिखता है पहली बार में. तो राइटर ने अपनी ओपिनियन दी है. Right? He says it's not ridiculous. So there, opinionated. All right, let's look at the next one. What is the meaning of extricate, accept? Okay. So steal, remove, spoil, bring out. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Everyone, please remember to hit like, share, subscribe and the bell icon. Guys, आज हमारी 3 क्लासेस है, ध्यान रहे. 12 बजे वो कैब है, 4 बजे हमारा स्पेशल क्लास है और 5 बजे हमारा रेगुलर डिडक्टिव लॉजिक वाला क्लास है ही. सो एक्सट्रिकेट का मीनिंग क्या क्या है? एक्सेप्ट. तो कौन सा वाला एक्सट्रिकेट का मीनिंग नहीं है? दैट्स गोइंग टू बी योर आंसर. सो एक्सट्रिकेट का क्या मतलब होता है? स्टील, रिमूव या ब्रिंग आउट. ये सारे ही मीनिंग्स हैं एक्सट्रिकेट के. तो ये नहीं हो सकता, ये नहीं हो सकता, ये नहीं हो सकता. द करेक्ट आंसर विल बी सी, स्पॉयल, क्योंकि वो एक्सट्रिकेट का मीनिंग नहीं है. दैट्स द वन, दैट्स नॉट द मीनिंग ऑफ एक्सट्रिकेट, गाइस. See, read the question also. What is the meaning of extricate, accept? So which of these is not the meaning of extricate? That's what we were looking at. Okay. All right, guys. Scores, please, quickly. Let's get your scores in. देखो फटाफट क्या स्कोर्स हैं आज. 5 में से कितने आए हैं? ध्यान रहे, 12 बजे वो कैब है, 4 बजे स्पेशल क्लास है और 5 बजे हमारा डिडक्टिव का क्लास है. अजीत 4, Rishikesh 5, very good. Garima 4, very good. Score, score, score quickly. Sharanya 5, Amandeep 5, very good. Komal 4, Gautam 5, very good. Xnerve 3, कोई बात नहीं बेटा. Yogesh 5, Rohit 4, Shashank 4, Shivani 4, Soumita 5. Hey Soumita. Akash 4, Sachin 4. Very good you guys. Others, जल्दी जल्दी स्कोर बताओ. आज का स्कोर क्या है? Today is a very nice day, not so cold, not as cold as it was the last week, but from tomorrow I'm hearing that there is a major cold wave that's going to be hitting the northern states, at least some 8 of the northern states. So guys, do remember to stay inside your house, stay cozy, study. सबसे अच्छा है, be in your beds, be in your rooms and keep studying. Don't step out. If you do step out, please carry, oh, I am not wearing my mask right now. Please carry a mask with you, double mask. Yesterday I was speaking to a doctor and he said out of 10 people who are coming to us with a cold, cough and fever, 9 have COVID. So please be careful, guys. Oh, Tejasvi 4, hello Soumita, Preeti 4, Nitesh 4, Amrita 5, very good, Sachin 4, Akash 4, Soumita 5. 4, very good, yeah, you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you had a nice time. Remember to hit like, share, subscribe and the bell icon and also to use Abhi Cat Live to subscribe. अगर GDPI के लिए कर रहे हो तो वहाँ पे भी Abhi Cat Live और अगर CAT के लिए कर रहे हो तो वहाँ पे भी Abhi Cat Live use कर सकते हो. Do join me tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you everybody. Have a nice day. Adios मेरे amigos.